This is the video for our math practice pages for 3-8. You still need to have your red and yellow crayon with you. How can you color the pails to show different ways to make 6? Up here, they colored all of the pails yellow. So how many yellow pails do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6 yellow pails. So trace your 6 down around and pick up sticks. That's the way we make a 6. How many red pails do they have in this line? They have 0. 0 means none. So go ahead and trace your 0. Now down here, what you need to do is we need to decide how many we're going to color yellow and how many we're going to color red. Up here, we didn't color any of them red, but we have to do it differently down here. So we know at least one pail, whoops, I did not mean to make that yellow. One pail needs to be red. So let's color a couple of pails red, and I'm going to put them at the end here to keep the red on this side. And then I'm going to color the other pails yellow. So go ahead and pause the video and do that, and then you can come back and we will talk about how many red ones we have and how many yellow ones that we have. So we colored 4 pails yellow. So over here we are going to write 4. Short line down, short line across, big line from the ceiling to the floor. That is how we make a 4. Now we're going to change to red. And over here we colored 2 pails red. Remember, a 2 is half a heart and then a shoe. That is how we make a 2. Go ahead and make sure you have those numbers written. I'm going to erase this so I could go to the next page. Okay, so on here, we need to show how we can color the pails to show different ways to make 6. We are going to do a pattern here. So we're going to color all of the pails first. We're doing it a little bit differently. We're coloring the pails first. I'm going to start with yellow, and then we're going to work backwards. Ready? We're going to go back from red. So here's yellow. There's 5 up there. What comes before 5? 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to switch and I'm going to do my red. If you need to pause this to do your yellow, remember we just did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We went backwards in our numbers from 5. So go ahead and pause this, look at my screen, and do these, and then come back and you can do your red with me. Okay, I have my red on my paintbrush now. Now I'm going to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4. What comes after 4? 5. So go ahead and pause the video and get your pails colored red. And then you can come back and we can talk about this a little bit, because I know some of you might be like, what in the world is Mrs. Walls doing now? And we'll see this in a minute, how we make a pattern. Okay, how many yellow do we have up here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to write 5 over here. Short neck, belly fat. Number 5, wears a hat. And my hat got away from me just a little bit there, so I'm going to erase just a little bit of that hat because it went a little bit farther than it should. I'm going to change to my red crayon. How many red do I have? I have 1. We start at the ceiling and down we run. That is how we make a 1. Okay, switch back to my yellow crayon. How many yellow buckets do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Short line down, short line across, big line from the ceiling to the floor. That is how we make a 4. Now I'm going to switch to my red crayon. How many red do I have? 1, 2. Remember, it's half a heart and then a shoe. That is how we make a 2. Now I'm going to switch back to my yellow crayon. And remember, if you need to pause this to catch up with me on writing your numbers, you can do that. How many yellow buckets do we have? 1, 2, 3. Remember, when we make a 3, it's around the tree and around the tree. That's the way we make a 3. Okay, how many red buckets do we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 again. Around the tree and around the tree. That's the way we make a 3. Make sure you have those written. If you don't, you can pause the video and write those. Let's look at the next one. How many yellow buckets did we color here? 1, 2. Half a heart and then a shoe. That's the way we make a 2. And I'm switching to my red crayon. And how many red ones did we color? 1, 2, 3, 4. Short line down, short line across. Pick your pencil up. Big line from the ceiling to the floor. That is how we make a 4. Alright, for the last one, I'm switching back to my yellow crayon, and I see I only have 1 yellow bucket colored. And I can see that without even counting 1. I can look in my mind, and well, there's only 1. So, from the ceiling to the floor we run. That is how we make a 1. Let's see how many red ones we have colored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red ones. Short line down, belly fat. Number 5, wears a hat. Okay, go ahead and pause the video, boys and girls, and make sure you have all of this written. I want to show you this pattern we're making when you come back, but go ahead and pause the video first to get all of that written, and then come back and see me. Okay, do you have all of this written just like I do? Let's look at our pattern. As our yellows go down, our yellows are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As they count backwards and making 6, our reds count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in each one, we were going 1 less yellow, and we were adding 1 more red. I'm going to erase this so we can go to the independent practice page now. Actually, this is more of a performance assessment, this is called. So look at this. Mr. Sands runs a game at the beach. The prizes are red and blue beach balls. He displays them in a pattern. What is the next row in the pattern? Wonder what tool we can use to solve this problem. How can the way shown help us to find the next way to make 9? So look at this first one. How many red do we have? 1, 2, 3. We have 3 red. And how many blue do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue. Down around and pick up sticks. That is how we make a 6. Alright, going back to our red. That's the first prize. Let's look at the second one. How many red beach balls do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Short line down, short line across. Big line from the ceiling to the floor. That is how we make a 4. And since he has 4 red beach balls, wonder how many blue ones he's going to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Short neck, belly fat. Number 5 wears a hat. So we have 3 and then 4, and we have 6 blue and then 5. Let's look at our next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beach balls. Short neck, belly fat. Number 5 wears a hat. 5 red beach balls. Now look at how many blue ones we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Short line down, short line across. Big line from the ceiling to the floor. That is how we make a 4. So, without drawing it yet, look at our red. We go 3, 4, 5. What number comes next if we're counting? Don't worry about our blue, just worry about our red. Count out loud with me. 3, 4, 5, 6 comes next, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and write our 6 here. Down around and pick up sticks. That is how we make a 6. Now, we are going to count backwards for our blue. So, this is a little tricky. We haven't done a lot of this. I'm going to put a video on Schoology to help you start counting backwards next week, because we haven't done a lot of counting backwards. Ready? 6, 5, 4. What comes before 4? 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, 3 comes before 4. So what I want you to do is I want you to draw your 3 blue beach balls, and I want you to draw your 6 red beach balls there. And thank you so much for doing math with me today. I'll see you again on Schoology next week.